Hi, Sabrina here from Cakes by Sabrina and Havoc Mayhem Creations. We are going to be doing a tutorial on the Minion character beanie for a 6 to 9 month old baby. This beanie is inspired by the movie Despicable Me. It's a Disney movie, and this is a cute little yellow character guy. And we're going to be using all Super Saver wash weight yarn. I have bright yellow, black, white, heather gray, or you can use a lighter gray, blue, and turquoise for this project. You are going to be needing a crochet needle to sew on our ends and a 3mm hook. Buttons, if you desire, for the bottom, if you want to make it look more like overalls, you can sew on cute little buttons. And that's basically it. So let's get started with our tutorial today. We're going to basically start with a slip knot. Wrap the yarn over your fingers twice, tuck it from behind, bring it over, put your hook through, and release off your hook. Now if you do your slip knot in a different way, that is fine. Chain up 4. This beanie is going to be done in a double crochet all the way through, besides the eyes and the facial parts, so but the beanie itself is going to be done with a double crochet. So a double crochet, you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook like I did here, and we're going to do everything in our last chain right here at the end, our very first chain. So you're going to put your hook through, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, and pull through 2. Show you again. Wrap the yarn over your hook. We're going to set that same chain. Wrap the yarn over, pull through, wrap the yarn over, you're going to pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, and pull through 2. Now I'm using this small hook because I want my stitches to be nice and tight. I basically do my beanies in a single crochet using a bigger hook, but they want this one instead, so in a double crochet I have to use a smaller hook for this. I like doing it with the bigger hook because it's just more faster, easier, and it just gets the job done. But we're going to be using this one. So we've already gone ahead and done 2 double crochets and the chain. We're counting our chain as a double crochet, so we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to continue until we have 12 into that same last chain. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now our chain here, our loose end actually, sorry, we're going to pull that nice and tight. We bring in all our stitches when we do that, and it almost looks like a circle, but it is going to be a circle because we're going to slip stitch on the very top of our chain 4 right here. So you're going to put your hook in there, wrap the yarn over, pull it right through, and then you're going to pull it right through your other loop, just like so. And there's our beginning of our beanie. This was round 1. Now we're going to go into round 2 by chaining up 2. 1, 2. We're going to double crochet into the same stitch as our chain 2. And now we're going to double crochet in each stitch all the way around. 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. So what we're going to do is go into the next stitch. You're going to put a double crochet. Then you're going to wrap your yarn over and go back into that same stitch again and do another double crochet. And that's what I mean by 2 double crochets into the same stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way around by putting 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. Okay, my last one. Now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2 here to join and chain up 2. We just finished round 2 and now we're on round 3. Round 3, we're going to double crochet into the same stitch as our chain 2. The next stitch we're going to put 1 double crochet. The next stitch we're going to put 2 double crochets. The next stitch we're going to put 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 2 double crochets. Next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 2 double crochets. Next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 2 double crochets, and we're repeating that pattern all the way around. 1 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochets in the next. One double crochet, 2 double crochets. And last one. Now we're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2 to join, chain up 2, and we are around 4. We're going to double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 2. The next 2 stitches we're going to put 1 double crochet in each one. So 1 double crochet, move to the next stitch, 1 double crochet, and then the next stitch will be 2 double crochets into the same stitch. The next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 2 double crochets. Next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 2 double crochets. Next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 2 double crochets. Repeat that pattern all the way around till you get back to the beginning. Okay, last one. I'm going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2 to join, and I'm going to chain up 2. We just finished round 4, and now we're on round 5. I'm going to double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 2. The next 3 stitches we're going to put 1 double crochet in each one. The next stitch you're going to put 2 double crochets in the same stitch. The next 3 stitches you're going to put 1 double crochet in each one. The next stitch you're going to put 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Repeat this pattern all the way around till you get back to the beginning. The next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet in each one. The next stitch, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. The next stitch, 1 double crochet. The next stitch, 1 double crochet. The next stitch, 1 double crochet. The next stitch is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Repeat all the way around. Okay, my last one. Slip stitch to join, just like so. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 2, and we're not going to do any more increases. We're going to basically, this is the crown, and we're going to just single crochet all the way around now. So you're, not single crochet, double crochet, sorry. So we're going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2. And we're just going to double crochet all the way around in each stitch until we get back to the end here. We're gonna just keep on going, single crocheting all the way around here. I mean double crochet. I keep saying single crochet because I'm used to single crochet. I love single crochet. But double crochet is good too. I'm not hating on it. The lighting's just a little off, so I'm going to move over here. Slip stitch on the top of your chain 2, chain 2, double crochet in the seam stitch at the chain 2, and double crochet in each stitch all the way around again. Okay, one more to go. We're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2 to join, and we're going to fasten off. Leave somewhat of a tail so you can tie it together at the end. So that's how long my tail is. It's not that long, but it's a little bit long. And we are going to change colors. We're going to go with the black now. What I like to do is I like to go back about 2 to 3 stitches. I'm going to go back 3 stitches on this one. And all I do is fold the yarn in half, like over my finger. I'm going to use that little loop like that. I didn't tie it or nothing, it's just fold it right over my hook. Pull it right through my stitch and then chain up 2. 1, 2. I'm going to double crochet in the same stitches at chain 2. And I'm going to double crochet all the way around. And I'm laying down my loose ends right over the stitches, like right on top of them. So when I go in, I'm crocheting right over them. So I don't have to sew them in. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2, join, chain up 2, double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2, and double crochet all the way around again. One double crochet in each stitch all the way around.
New email.
Okay, we're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2. And we're going to fasten off. So now we're going to be changing color back to the yellow. Go back 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Put your hook through, fold that in half, and just put it right on top of your hook. Pull it through, chain up 1. Chain up 2, sorry. And we're going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2. And we're going to double crochet all the way around. Okay, my last one right here. We're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2. And we're going to chain up 2 and repeat again, going double crochet all the way around. Now we are on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on row 11. And as you can see, it's lifting up on the sides here. We're going to continue going around, and I'm going to do this off camera. I don't know how many more rows. We're on 11, then we got to go 12, so probably row 15, I'm thinking. So I'm going to do this off camera, just double crochet all the way around. I'll meet you back here with the finished part here done. So I'm going to continue going up to the 15th row. You don't want to go past too much because you want to add the blue as well. So I'm going to go up to the 15th row for right now. So we're on row 11, so that's be 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 looks pretty good right there. We'll add the blue. So let's continue double crocheting all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of row 15. Okay, so I went to the 14th row, not the 15th row, to the 14th row. And I'm stopping there because I don't want this too long, but if you want to go up to the 15th row, if you need it longer, go ahead. But remember, we are going to be adding the blue. Now, if you're not going to be adding the blue to this, or if you're going to do just a little small trim, then that's up to you. But I'm going to go with the 14th row on this one because we are going to be adding the blue to it. So I've already slip stitched, as you can see here, and I got my little loop for my hook. And I'm going to fasten off here. Pull it right through the loop, pull nice and tight. Okay, now we're going to change color. I'm going to go with the dark blue. I just cannot find my center. Found it. Okay, so I'm going to go back 3 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put my hook right there, fold the yarn in half and put it on my hook and pull it through. Now I'm going to chain up 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to double crochet all the way around with the blue. I'm going to lay down my loose ends so I can crochet right over them. And we're just double crocheting all the way around.
Seven new email.
Okay, last one, double crochet, and now we're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2. And we're going to fasten off. Now we want to lay this down straight. I like to do it where my loose ends on the side here. So flatten this out just like so. Make sure your end's at the end here. That way you can crochet right over it, unless you want to just sew it in, it's up to you. I'm laying mine nice and flat down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crochet markers, mark this end right at the corner. And then you're going to mark the other side. Because this beanie has ear flaps, so now we're going to add the ear flaps. Okay, so I just opened it up so I can actually see my marker here. And what we're going to do is go back 6 stitches from one side. So I like to go back to the right sides here. So we're going to add the yarn to there. So what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the marker. And this is the 6th stitch right here. I'm going to take my blue yarn and attach it. And you can do this on the outside, it doesn't matter. I always do it from the inside. I don't know why, but it's just a habit of mine. And so I'm just attaching my yarn. I'm chaining up 1, and I'm going to single crochet all the way across to 13. So this is counted as 1, so we're going to go 12. So we're going to single crochet 12 stitches across. So here's 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what, I'm going to do this on the other side. I'm getting confused here. I can't even see my stitches. I don't know why I'm doing that. Hello. I needed my morning coffee. Okay, so we're going to go back 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put my hook there. Start this all over again. Okay, so attach my yarn. There we go. Chain up 1, and let's single crochet across to 12. So you can take your marker out at this time, and we are going to single crochet across 12. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, lay those loose ends down, 8, 9, 10, 11, and one more, 12. Now my loose ends are hanging out, not a problem. I'm just going to cut them. There we go. Pull on it, and there they are, they're hidden. So now we're going to turn our work around. Put your yarn behind your work, your hook, and what we're going to do is single crochet into the 2nd stitch from the hook. So you're going to go into the 2nd stitch from the hook and single crochet all the way across. We are not chaining up, we're just going right into the 2nd stitch, and we are decreasing by doing that. So this is going to be building up like a pyramid. And we're single crocheting all the way across. Turn your work around, put your yarn behind your work, single crochet in the 2nd one from the hook, and single crochet across. We're going to repeat this same way all the way through until we have 3 stitches remaining on the top. Turn your work around. Put your yarn behind the work, single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. Okay, turn your work around, single crochet second from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. And as you can see, it's decreasing over and over again. Turn your work around, single crochet second from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. Turn your work around, single crochet second from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. Turn your work around, single crochet second from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. And I think I'm going to go with 4 instead of 3 so it's not so tight at the end, because we are using a smaller hook. Like I said, I'm freestyling this, so we're just going with it. Single crochet second from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. This is going to be our last one, and it's going to be 4 remaining on the top. And I can tell you how many rows I did. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. So now we're going to fasten this off, and you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So we are going to go back 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put our hook through, attach our yarn, chain up 1, you can take your marker out, we're going to single crochet all the way across 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Turn your work around, single crochet second from the hook, and single crochet all the way across. I'm going to do this one off camera, and I'm going to come back with mine finished so we can do the border and add the tassels. Okay, I finished my other ear flap. Now what we're going to do is you're going to start on one of the corners of the ear flaps. I like to start at this end and work my way back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on this side here. I'm going to go on the end here, very corner of the ear flap and the beanie itself. Attach my yarn, chain up 1, and I'm going to do a half double crochet all the way across. So we are going to half double crochet all the way across. So we're going to get to the other side of the ear flap. And a half double crochet, I'm sorry, I'm going ahead of here. You wrap the yarn over your hook like a double crochet. We're going into the stitch, pull the yarn through, wrap the yarn over, and instead of pulling through 2, you're pulling through all 3. And that's a half double crochet. So we're going to go right into that corner just like we did on the other side. You want to go right into the corner. And now we are going to start working up the ear flap. We're going into each row on the very edge, and we're going to single crochet all the way up on each row. Tangled up there. Let me do that again. There we go. Now we're going to work on the top of our ear flap here. Laying down that loose end as well so I can crochet right over it. Now I'm going to work on the other side, going into each row. Get that very corner again. Now we're going to work on the other side of the beanie. Single crochet all the way across to the other ear flap. Now this is for like a toddler size beanie here. I think I said 6 to 9 months. This is not it. Like I said, I'm freestyling this. So now we're working all the way up the other side, working in each of the rows, half double crocheting.
One new email.
I get emails all the time, so if you hear that, I'm just apologize. That just notifies me. And most of the emails I get are from you subscribers out there, so requesting for tutorials. We're working on the top of our ear flap. Working on the side. Now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of our first chain one, just like so. We're going to fasten off here. Take our tamper's needle, sew in all our ends. I like to go up and then back down again, locking it in place.
New message from Monica.
So I gone ahead and sewed in all my ends, and in the picture I realized that the lady has her beanie inside out to give her those lines. I do not want to show my lines like that, but if you desire, just flip the beanie inside out and you can actually see what I was talking about for those who asked for this one. But I'm going to do it on this side. What we're going to do now is the eyes. The eyes are easy to do, so I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to start with the black yarn. You're going to make a slip knot, chain up 4.
New email.
Now we are going to double crochet into the last chain, the first chain actually, it's the first chain. We're going to double crochet 11 times into that last chain. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pull tight on that loose end to bring the center in, and we're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 4. We're going to fasten off, and you're going to make 2 of these because we're going to do 2 eyes. Unless you want 1, you can just do 1. Okay, now we're going to go with the white yarn. Go back 2 stitches, 1, 2, from the slip stitch actually. Attach your yarn, and all I do is fold it in half and pull it right through. Chain up 2, 1, 2, double crochet into that same stitch as the chain 2, and now we're going to put 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. Okay, my last one. Now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2 to join, fasten off, Pull that all the way through. And now we're going to go with the turquoise. Go back 2 stitches, 1, 2, put your hook through, fold the yarn, attach your yarn on there, chain up 1, and now we are going to half double crochet into the same stitch as the chain 1, half double crochet in the next stitch, 2 half double crochets into the next, 1 half double crochet in the next, 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and we're repeating that pattern all the way around. 1 half double crochet in the next, 2 half double crochets in the next, 1 half double crochet in the next, 2 half double crochets in the next, 1 and 2, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets. Repeat that all the way around till you get back to the beginning. Last one, slip stitch on the top of your first chain, fasten off all the way through. Now we're going to switch to the gray, go back 2 stitches, attach your yarn, chain up 1, half double crochet in each stitch all the way around, 1 half double crochet in every stitch all the way around. Okay, now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my chain, chain up 1, half double crochet all the way across again. Okay, slip stitch on the top of your chain, fasten off. At this point, what you want to do is sew in your ends. Any loose ends showing, just make sure you cut them off, sew everything on there. I'm going to finish up by making my second one, and I'm going to show you how to attach these, because you're going to sew them on. And then we're going to do the mouth and the tassels. So I'm going to sew these in right now. Okay, I have my beanie here and I have both my eyes. One eye is finished and the other eye isn't. And I added this little whiteness inside there. That way it gives it a little glare in the eye, like this one right here. You see how that looks more like cartoonish? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. I did this one just a little bit smaller, but you can do it any size you want to. Okay, so what we're going to do here is you just get any of the side of the black right here. And you're just going to take some white yarn, thread it on your needle. I'm going to go into one side of a double crochet. And you're going to go on the other side of the double crochet, just like so. See how I just went up? And there's a little glare. You can do it again just to make sure you got it thick enough or anything. I'm going to go twice on this one. I'm going a little bit underneath that and just a little bit more on the top. Okay, so once you do that, you're just going to tie the two ends together. I'm just going to cut the long string off, put to the side here. I'm just going to tie them together in a double knot. Then I just cut those off. Now, you want them facing either that way, or this way, or he's looking that way, or if he's looking this way pretty much. See? I'm going to put it this way. And you're going to adjust it on your beanie. Make sure it's nice and even, lined up to the bottom here as well. Everything even. And we are going to put our eyes on. What I have here is a gray string, yarn, and my needle. I'm going to thread my needle with the gray. And you want to go with gray. You don't want to go with another color because it will show on the sides. And you want them to look like he's wearing the goggles. So here, this one's gonna stay right here. I like to go on top of my stitches. It's the best way for me. So I just go right on the top here, and then I'm just gonna go right on the top of that blue and just sew this on. And I'm just gonna go on top and go all the way around this and sew these eyes on, just like so. I have this folded down because I don't want to crochet. I don't want to sew on the top here. I want to get the bottom of where the end of the gray and the blue is at. So when you're doing this, make sure it's always even. Always double check. Make sure it's right there where you want it. Go all the way around. And then you're going to do the same thing with the second eye. So I'm going to continue sewing this eye on, and I'll meet you back here once I have this eye done and the other eye. And when you do the other eye, when you have it in the middle right here, you want to get the black and the other eye as well. Make sure you get both. Reason is that way it won't lift up or it won't show the black. You just want to have it right in there and like crunch together. You don't want to get the top here. You just want to get the bottom, so right along here. So I'm going to continue sewing mine, and I'll meet you back here with my eye sewed on. Okay, so I have my eyes sewed on, and there they are. You want to lift up the sides where the goggles are at so it can start forming right. I push mine down so they're kind of like, because I was doing that to push them down, so they look like they're kind of down. But they will lift up eventually, and that will be nice and lifted, really cute. So now we want to do the mouth. The mouth, I have a piece of black yarn attached to a needle. You want to go inside the beanie, and you want to pick a side. I'm going to go with this side over here, and I'm going to start on the second row. There's one row, the top of the second row here. Feed this right through, and this is right underneath the ear flap, right here, so you know exactly where I'm at. Now I'm going to go into the bottom of that second row, which is the top of the first row, and I'm moving it over about 3 double crochets. So I'm going into the third double crochet pretty much. See that? Now I want to come back into that same area, but right next to it. I don't want to get right in the same area because the yarn will feed right through. And I'm going to do the same thing going to the side here. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom, so I'm going to go right in between the two, right in between here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right past this into this third double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, and I'm going into that third one. And I'm just feeding it right through, all the way through the beanie. Now I'm going to come back to my center on this part. See where I'm feeding that needle? Right into the center of here. Then I'm going to come right back up here to the beginning. Getting tangled up here. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm going to do a little side. So I come from one end, about 2 double crochets over. And then I'm going to go right back into the center again. Just like so. Then I'm going to come back to that side again. Right in the center, and to the other side, just making like a little smirk, like a little cheekbone right there. See that? So it's like a T, like almost like a Y almost, pretty much. And that's it. So now what I'm going to do is flip this inside out and tie my 2 ends together and cut them off. You can actually feed the string right through the yellow if you want to. I'm just cutting mine off. So, we have our character's face, his eyes. Now we need to do the hair. The hair is pretty simple. You're going to be needing small strands of yarn and your crochet hook. You fold the yarn in half evenly, and you just go into anywhere on the top. You just feed your needle right through, and you attach that loop of the part that's folded right into your hook. Feed it right through the spot that you picked. Then you're going to open up that loop and feed the ends of the yarn right through. Pull tight. You want to have it at a certain length, so if you want to give this guy a little haircut, go ahead. And there is the hair. So you'll just do that until you have enough on there that you think that is right for you. Show you one more time. Just go anywhere on the top of this. Feed your hook right through. Open it up. Pull the string. Cut off the knee access for a haircut. See how he has hair? So I'm going to continue doing that, making sure he has enough hair. And now for the tassels. Tassels are pretty much good. What we're going to do here, and I'm going to give you the right measurements here. You're going to take the blue yarn and you want to measure, say, about 24 inches long. 24 is a good length. If you want longer, go ahead and make it longer. So you want a 24-inch long yarn here. And what we're going to do is you're going to have 12 on each side. So you want to make sure you have 24 of these strings cut. So far I have 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. Now you want to cut 12-inch string down. So what we're going to do is you're going to grab 3 of these. Fold them in half, just like so. If you want longer strings, go ahead and make them longer. I'm going to go with this length because it is a small beanie. So right here at the very end of our beanie, we have our 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are our 4 single crochet, our 4 stitches that were left over from when we did the pyramid for the ear flaps. We're going to go inside through one of them, just like so. Attach our yarn, and I have it folded in half, even straight down. And just like we do the hair on the top of the head, you're going to feed this right through. Open up the loops and feed your strands through. Now we're going to do that for each one. So we're going to grab 3 more again. Even them out, fold them in half. I have it folded in half. My center is right here. So I'm going to go right into my next stitch. Attach my yarn, feed it right through, open up those loops, and feed the loose strands in there, and then pull nice and tight. 3 more. Fold it in half. My center is right here. I'm going to take my hook, feed it right through the next stitch, And this is not at the very end, you guys. It's at the very top here, so make sure, because we did the half double crochet all the way around. And so I'm feeding this through the loops. Pull nice and tight. My last 3 here. Fold it in half. Get my last stitch right there. Feed my yarn through. Open it up. And pull it right through. Now I have 4 on here. You can have 3 if you want to, but I'm going to go at 4 because I want this to be a little bit thicker. And so I'm going to just divide this. There we go. So I have 6, 6, and 6. Pretty much, I think. Yeah, I think so. Well, it's divided, and we're going to make a braid. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go side, bring that to the center, take this side, bring it to the center, and push the other one towards the outside. Now we'll take this one, feed it through the center, and we're going to take the other one and pull it from the other side. So you're just feeding it through the center, and then you pull the center one out to that side that it was at. So if this one's on this side, you're going to feed the center through that side, just like so. Take this and switch places, pretty much. Switch places. Switch. And we do this all the way down. This is a braid. Okay, so I'm at the very end here. Once you start seeing your loose ends where you cannot crochet braid anymore, you can take that 12-inch, fold it in half, take the open end, you're going to open that up, take your loose ends, feed it right through. You want to make sure you get all the way at the very end of your braid, and you're going to pull really, really tight. The tighter the better. This way it will not unravel in the wash machine. Open up those 2 loose strands, put one on each side, just like so. I just opened them up. Now I'm going to go around and just crisscross them over and over again from front to back. So I'm just crisscrossing it, bringing one end to the other side, just like that, and pull tight. Now I'm getting closer to my end here. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to tie the 2 ends together. Now you can cut your ends off, or what I like to do too is I like to take my needle, get my loose end here, trying hard to see it, thread it, and what I do from the top of that part that we went around and around, I just feed it right through from the top to the bottom. That way it's actually, that center is really locked in and it will not unravel at all. So now your loose ends look a little bit uneven. All you do is pretty much hold it down, just like you're giving someone a haircut. Cut those ends off. Those little tiny ends. Just like so. And then you got it even. Take these loose ends, save them. They're actually good for stuffing if you ever wanted to stuff anything. That's what I use them for. And so there's your tassels. So you're going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to do mine, and this tutorial is complete. I hope you guys enjoy, and please comment and subscribe below. Let me know what you think of the little character. And this is a toddler size, pretty much, for like, say up to maybe a 6-month-old can wear it, depending on the child, but pretty much like 9 and up. Okay, 9 to 12 months, pretty much. Okay.